when I think of the most dominant closers when I was playing the game, Jansen is right there with Kimbrel and Chapman. His effectiveness is second to none.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that's the ball game.
He is on that Hall of Fame highway for sure.
His stuff is completely back.
Swing and a miss. That one ate him alive.
A little extra juice on that one from Jansen.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the Red Sox win it.
We're going to continue to strive for more greatness.
Red Sox closer Kenley Jansen kind enough to join me now. And Kenley, you and I were just joking off of camera a little bit ago that it seems like, you know what, I met you when you were a baby, and now here you are on the all-time saves list. What has been the biggest baseball education, my friend, you think you have gotten over the course of your 15-year big league career?
I mean, I think, learn how to stay consistent. I mean, whenever I went to adversity, and just learn how to get back on track. And I think that helps me a lot right now, that I'm even having even more fun now with baseball, to be honest with you, and loving the game even more, just, about continuing learning every day. And, sometimes dealing with adversity is going to make you even better. So I didn't let that break me. I let that kind of make me be a better pitcher. So it helped me develop my two-seamer a little bit better, using my slider a little often, and, get back to my cutter, and here I am, enjoying the game.
You mentioned, using that slider a little bit more often, but getting back to the cutter. I mean, your cutter, like Mariano Rivera, Kenley, has been your bread and butter for a very long time. And I remember when you introduced the slider into your repertoire. How long did it take you to really feel confident in that slider? And at what point did you know it was still okay to kind of mix and match between your slider and your cutter?
I think it took me a couple of years to learn, to be honest with you, for me to feel comfortable. I remember in 2019, I really started mixing match a little bit more. And now I feel like I could throw them in any situation, but the cutter's been so good lately. So, it's hard for me to kind of, use them. But whenever, hitters going to tell you, they're going to tell you reading the swings, they're going to tell you what to do out there. So whenever I have to switch, I will switch, and I'll be comfortable throwing many counts. So that's how I feel, at least so far.
You started your career, of course, as a catcher. You caught Clayton Kershaw. Then they said, you know what, maybe we should put you on the mound. And now you're on the all-time saves list, Kenley. You're in fifth place, tied with Craig Kimbrel. I mean, what do you think about? I don't know if you've taken the time to really reflect on your career so far. You're obviously not done, but how proud are you of what you've been able to accomplish? You didn't even start out as a pitcher. No,
I mean, to me, it's so surreal for me. I mean, a kid being a catcher, wanted to catch in the big leagues, but, couldn't hit as well. And I remember back in Albuquerque in 2009, Deshaun Watson put me in the office and tell me, I think it's time to pitch. And I did not want to do it. I told him that, let me go play somewhere else, or, and then just even give him a release. It's like, you're crazy. I'm going to suspend you. And that's when I'm like, you know what? Let me think about it for a couple of days. And talking to my parents back at home, and, my dad changed my mind significantly. So whenever he said that, son, I want you to be a pitcher all the time. So that's what made me, make that decision that, let me just try to be on the mound. And less than a year, I'm in the big leagues, and here I am with 429 saves. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's such a fun ride, and I'm keep living the dream.
Do you think that Kenley Jansen will be a Hall of Famer? Do you see yourself in that path? I know you don't have any choice in the matter, but, and it's difficult for relievers to get into the Hall of Fame, but I tell you what, you're a top 5 in the all-time list.
I mean, it's difficult. I get it. But I think, for me, it's more that, whenever I keep hearing that, it just motivates me even more that, I want to keep going. I want to play this game for a little bit longer. I think, I'm healthy enough to keep going. And you never know when it's your last. But to me right now, I'm enjoying this much that I want to continue to play this game. And, winning the championship in 2020, that makes you, addicted to try to get another one. And I'm going to continue to keep being me, keep doing me, and take off-season very seriously, because I want to play this game for a little bit longer. And, I'm so close to 500 saves. Why not try to reach that? So. But when it comes to Hall of Fame, I think it's for you guys to decide that. But I'm gonna keep doing me and keep being great to my teammates, being great to everyone, and try to help my team win. And whenever you play for a championship, all those other numbers gonna talk for itself. So that's my goal.
Yeah, Kenley, you guys are winning right now. You're winners of 6 of your last 9 games. The bullpen has been great in that time, a 2.73 earned run average in that span. You're still 8.5 games out of the lead in the American League East. What does this team need to do to be competitive and get into the postseason? Do you still have time?
I think we still have time. I think, to be honest with you, we showed that we could pitch. We showed that we could hit. I think we just got to put it together more often on a daily basis, be more the consistency about it. And also we need to start beating good teams like we're playing today, like Baltimore, teams over 500. That's going to make us get to the hump, over the hump. So we got to be more consistent daily basis, winning ball games. We showed that we can pitch. We showed that we can hit. And we just got to put it together on a daily basis.
If you guys are not in the hunt at the trade deadline, Kenley, and let's say Boston is a seller, would you be open to a trade to go to a contender just where you are in your career?
Of course. I mean, I don't think about that. I think right now that, being with Boston right now, I'm going to try to do everything, try to, use my leadership for the young guys. And, whenever I can spread my wisdom, I will. And, help our team win ball games. But, if worst case scenario comes and I'm available, yeah, why not? I would love to play for a contender. And like I say, the older you get now, you want to play for one thing. You want to play for that, that ring, to get another ring. And being in the playoffs is unbelievable. Love that stage, love that moment. So I would love to get that feeling again in October and playing for Contender if the worst case scenario we're not in.
Kenley, a lot of people may not know that you wear number 74 because that was your parents' address in Curacao. And I mean, a young boy from Curacao making it to the big league level, playing 15 years so far in major leagues and being a 4-time All-Star. I mean, how much can you appreciate what you've been able to accomplish?
I mean, to me, it's just like I say, I'm just keep having fun right now with this. It's a game that you love. And a kid growing up from Curacao, I never thought that, like my parents' house, 74, throwing balls on the wall. Imagine, growing up watching the Braves and imagine being in the big leagues. And now I'm in the big leagues, actually. So, I'm living the dream, and I appreciate all these things moment, and I don't take any days for granted. I mean, like I said, the older you get, you don't take any of those single days for granted. You just go out there and have fun and enjoy, because I could say it now that yes, your career will go by fast. And for me to sit here and say it's my 15th season, it's crazy. So I gotta enjoy every single moment, every single bit of it. Go out there, do the preparation, embrace it, and all those moments are great. And I don't want to be that guy that when I retire that, what if I could do this or that? No, I'm going to give all my best every day. And, when I'm done, I'm done. So right now I'm enjoying the moment and I'm embracing every single minute out of it.
How many pairs of Jordans do you have, Kenley?
Right now I'm a little bit short right now. So probably probably over 300, I would say, in my gym still. So yeah, I'm not with the Jordan brand no more, but yeah, I still have a lot of Jordans in my gym.
How many conversations do you think that you had with the late great Don Newcomb about just making sure that your cardio was up, that you were running? I mean, wasn't it because of Don, Kenley, that you really started adding running into your pregame routine and your workouts? And how much did you enjoy those conversations with Don?
I think with Don, to see what he went through and what him, Jackie, and all those other guys who came and did for us that we are in the league now playing. I mean, this is the guy that I sit every day with and listen to stories of what he went through. And, what he have to do to accomplish to become great. And to me, it was a kind of like a wake up that, you know what, I need to just put a little more extra effort here, because listen to what he went through and how of a great pitcher, and, you know, one of the best probably who did it. For me, it was a moment that, you know, an eye-opening moment that I need to get better. And, you know, that's when I started doing my running more often. I started doing more consistency. And yeah, that with Brendan McDaniel, our strength coach, my former strength coach with the Dodgers, those are the two basically that, you know, it took one off season for me to take it serious. And here I am. I'm having a great ride.
Yep, absolutely. You're having a great career. You're not done yet. I know that Don Newcomb absolutely adored you. Kenley, best of luck the rest of this season, wherever it may be. You guys are doing great. Hopefully the Red Sox can get this thing together. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks for being here.
All right. Thanks for having me, Alanna.